Weddings should be memorable, but not for the groom's lack of style. That's why our friends at the Black Tux rents suits and tuxedos that you'll love wearing at your wedding. So if you wind up getting featured on a list of 23 epic wedding fails, or say your reception table catching fire, your DJ playing Let's Get It On during the father-daughter dance, at least you know you'll look good for your close-up. Listen, guys stress about weddings too. Me, I've never been married, but I've had to rent quite a few bad tuxes in my day. Those rental stores, they're just renting you a penguin costume for the day. It's uncomfortable, it never looks right, and that giant bow tie, that's got to go. It's a big day. You got to have some style. So go to theblacktux.com. Check out their tuxes. Let me tell you, now you're dressing in style. They've even got a groom's guide with helpful tips for the groom who might be feeling a little overwhelmed by the whole getting married thing, if you know what I mean. But the best part about the Black Tux is that they have an easy online ordering process that brings your suit or tuxedo straight to you. Just pick a style at theblacktux.com and request a free home try-on so you can feel the fit and quality before you commit. And if online isn't your style, they have showrooms all over the country where you can find your fit and plan your look. From there, they'll ship your order 2 weeks before your wedding so you can check it out one last time. Talk about commitment. Over 5,000 five-star reviews across Wedding Wire, The Knot, and their own website. They all agree you won't find another rental experience or designs like the ones you'll find at the Black Tux. Grooms, if you want your wedding to be remembered for the right reasons, visit theblacktux.com/listen. That's theblacktux.com/listen for $20 off your purchase. Walk, don't run to theblacktux.com/listen to find a look for you and your crew. Theblacktux.com, formal wear for the moment. It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the e-commerce minute is brought to you by Frameology. Frameology is simple, beautiful framing for the photos you love. Pick a frame, upload a photo, done. Start shopping at frameology.com. It's e-commerce minute episode 358.
In today's episode, Marie Claire uses editors to drive e-commerce.
Fashion magazine Marie Claire is using its editorial clout to drive e-commerce sales. The magazine has recently launched Marie Claire Edit, an aggregator site where readers can shop from retail partners like Selfridges, Gucci, Prada, Net-a-Porter, and Topshop, as well as follow the trends of the title's fashion editors. The site was designed to boost the magazine publisher's e-commerce revenue. And its tagline reads, "Shop the brands you love, fashion editor approved." Shoppers can browse sections like the major knits to wear right now, the checked blazer upgrades you'll need this season. I know you want that one, Bart. And the shoes we can't wait to buy. Each section is presented in an editorial fashion with large photos, copy, and links to products for purchase. 6 of Marie Claire fashion editors will write daily features exclusive to the site from which users can click and purchase products. Marie Claire generates revenue via affiliate partnerships, although the actual split is not known. Emily Ferguson, Marie Claire's head of fashion affiliates, told Digiday, "It's a 360-degree approach. We're working with affiliate advertising and editorial so we can keep the brand identity in keeping with our strength of engaging audiences. We've developed new touch points for purchase and ad formats to sell into." Marie Claire editors will also select a number of items to endorse with a Marie Claire Edit badge, licensing the Marie Claire brand on the retailer's store or site. The publisher will also use targeted ads on the Edit site, and the main Marie Claire site once more audience data has been collected. Pretty interesting.
John, you made me just hungry with Marie Eclairs.
Marie Eclairs. Prior to what you may believe, they do not actually sell Eclairs. It's a Marie Claire, which
the
European fashion magazine.
Gotcha. I know who they are. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, I guess content driving e-com, huh?
Yeah, I kind of like this idea, although it concerns me that they may be taking, these poor writers. I wonder if this is just, did they get paid extra for this? Do they get piece of the pie? Probably not.
Do they get to test the products out? That'd be fun.
Well, probably. I mean, I think that's one of the perks if you work in the fashion business. You get to work in cool locations and you get to be around cool people and see a lot of beautiful things that you can touch and probably, have and hold.
For absolutely no money.
I just don't think you make a lot of money, especially if you're working for a magazine these days, because we all know how the magazine business, everything seems to be going digital. So this is a natural progression for a print print magazine. Marie Claire has been around. It's first published in France in 1937, so they've been around a very long time. So I think you'll see. I think you're going to see a lot more of these aggregator sites pop up. We actually do have a couple stories that are in the queue about these types of sites related to fashion, which is pretty interesting because I think a lot of this fashion type shopping is going towards recommendations and Pinterest type collections and boards. I think that's kind of the way it's going, where it's not so much I'm just going to go shop one brand. I'm going to shop an aggregate of brands so that I can shop the type of things that I like, and they don't have to be all from the same manufacturer or brand.
Yep. That sounds about right.
So I also read that search is a big traffic driver for Marie Claire and accounts for 86% of the magazine's referral traffic, which is pretty incredible. So I guess that follows on what I was saying is people are not searching so much for one particular, I'm not searching for, I don't know, a ladies brand, but one certain thing. But in fact, they're searching for many different things and winding up on, Marie Claire to see the aggregate of that.
Right.
And I think a thing like Edit just makes total sense. We'll post the link to the Edit site on our website, ecommerceminute.co, and you'll see that it's written in an editorial form. So you have nice big lead photo, an article, and then some products to buy. There's two dangers here. The two dangers are you only have a couple seconds to get people to buy. So somebody may come to the site just to read the article and get used to seeing the products at the bottom and kind of zone out, or they just won't click at all. So it remains to be seen how much value you have there if they don't click. So,
right.
Like I said, we're going to see a lot more of this editorial type content, though, because people have to get more creative, especially in these magazines in the digital space.
You think that BuzzFeed basically just opened the floodgates of this kind of stuff, right?
That is a great comparison. I hadn't really thought of BuzzFeed. It's funny because BuzzFeed started out as such like that spammy, you wouldn't believe what happens next kind of stuff. And now they've grown into this news powerhouse, and they do a lot of e-commerce stuff, and they've really made their brand. It's unfortunate that they're called BuzzFeed, because if they had like a better name, I don't know. But I get a lot of news from BuzzFeed, and I see a lot of cool things on BuzzFeed. So I like that brand. I just don't like the name. That's my 2 cents about BuzzFeed. But anyway, so Marie Claire's been around for a long time, and I'm going to try this e-commerce initiative. Bart, do you have anything to add?
That is, sir. That's it.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. Full show notes are at ecommerceminute.co. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.